a potent symbol of the muscle the US provides NATO.
It's vital training for us. It's also, I think, vital messaging to Putin and those who would do us harm.
The Bomber Task Force is incredibly effective in the European theater.
US B-52 long-range heavy bombers can drop or launch the widest array of weapons in the US inventory. Their bomber task force has been sending aircraft to Europe on rotation since 2018.
There have been 9 bomber task force deployments into Europe since Russia's illegal invasion of Ukraine, 7 of them operating here out of Fairford in the UK. It's a great opportunity for us to also integrate and practice all of NATO's air forces alongside B-52 you can see behind me, the B-2 and the B-1, which also comprise the US Bomber Task Force.
Right now, 4 are operating out of RAF Fairford.
This is one of the main hubs from which we operate around the world. We're constantly planning operations in the Pacific, Indian Ocean, Middle East as well. But from Fairford, for example, we can do a very large percentage of that. We're not going to fly to the Pacific from here, but we can. This squadron that is here right now has flown to Africa, has flown to the Middle East numerous times from this location.
What we have done is operated up into the high north. We've operated into the east of NATO's area, up to the Black Sea, and we've operated through Central Europe as well. So really all across the European theatre there has been some interaction with the Russians, but most importantly, of course, it's a great opportunity for us to integrate the air forces together with the B-52 on a variety of missions.
B-52s are capable of flying at high subsonic speeds at altitudes up to 50,000 feet. They can carry nuclear or precision-guided conventional ordnance and have an unrefueled combat range in excess of 8,800 miles. But with concerns that the new American administration might pull out of NATO, will this task force continue?
Well, I'll leave the politics to politicians, you'll understand that. What I think you're seeing here is testament to 75 years of the world's most successful alliance. Like all alliances and all relationships over time, they have their ups and their downs. But I think a NATO that before Russia's invasion of Ukraine was 30 nations is now 32 nations and is, as you're here today to see, practicing complex but essential deterrence missions across Europe kind of tells its story there.
We plan together, we fly together, we integrate in the after effects of discussing what it is we've done. And so I think there's a constant demand for that, and there's a constant demand for that to increase to the point where we are having deep conversations about what does the structure of our long-range strike force look like for the United States Air Force because of that demand.
Many question marks remain over what the US presence in Europe will look like in the coming months. Military leaders will have to wait and see what their political masters decide. But in the meantime, they continue to work together, maintaining the status quo until ordered otherwise. Sian Gweszczek, Melbourne, BFBS Forces News, RAF Fairford. Thanks for watching. For more from BFBS Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.